We have all heard of Rastafarianism. It brings up images of Jamaican beaches, long, untamed dreadlocks, as well as marijuana. But most of us do not know what Rastas actually believe and where this unique and interesting religion stems from. Rastafarianism is a relatively new religion, beginning in just 1930, but its roots can be traced back to the ancient Abrahamic religions, Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. It draws mostly from Christian teachings, but they also believe in a traditional way of interpreting the scriptures, so it has some in common with Judaism as well. These influences can be explained by the many missionaries that visited both Jamaica and Ethiopia, as well as the long-lasting effects of the Atlantic slave trade. The founder of Rastafarianism is Marcus Garvey. He was born one of 11 children in St. Ann's Bay, Jamaica on August 17, 1887. He was a well-traveled man in his early years, visiting both South and Central America, as well as living in London for a few years. But in 1914, he moved back to his home country of Jamaica and founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association. The interpretation of the Bible that Rastas believe in is called the Holy Piby. It is seen as a correction to the corrupt white man's Bible, and it is also called the black man's Bible. The religion is deeply rooted in the idea of one single God, named Jah, making Rastafarianism a strictly monotheistic religion. Rastas believe that black people are the chosen people of God. Marcus Garvey was known to teach about the separation of races. He even went as far as to meet with the Ku Klux Klan. Who is the savior of the Rastas? Marcus Garvey was quoted saying, "Look to Africa when a black king shall be crowned, for the day of deliverance is upon us." Many Rastas took this quite literally, and when Haile Selassie was crowned king of Ethiopia, he was also crowned as the Rastafarian savior. Selassie himself stated that he was only human throughout his life, but Rastas still believe that he is their savior to this day, even after his death in 1975. Some Rastas believe that his soul lives on forever, while others believe his death was a hoax. Livity is the term for the Rastafarian way of life. Cannabis is a major part of Rastafarianism lividity. It is used by Rastas to achieve a level of spirituality that they believe cannot happen in a normal state. Marijuana is more commonly called ganja by Rastas. It was brought to the island of Jamaica in the 1800s by slaves. Rastas believe that it helps the person gain wisdom. In the Holy Piby, it is called the herb of life. The main way Rastas use ganja is through smoking through a large pipe that is usually shared between multiple individuals. They believe eating the herb is unhealthy. Tobacco products are also frowned upon in the Rastafarian faith. Ital is another branch of lividity in Rastafarianism. Alright, now I'm going to show everyone how to make a Jamaican dish called rice and peas, and it follows the Ital diet. It is vegan and vegetarian, so I'm going to show you guys how to make it. Alright, so these are all the ingredients that you're going to need to make this dish. So we have 8 ounces of red kidney beans, 1 quart of water in here, 2 1/4 long grain rice. We have some ingredients to make allspice over here, 2 scallions, half an onion, a Scotch bonnet pepper, and some salt, pepper, thyme, and brown sugar. So now I'm going to show you guys how to make some allspice. It's a Caribbean spice. And so you take some cinnamon and put it in there. You take a little ground cloves, you put it in there, and then a little dash of nutmeg. That's it. That's all you got to do. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the onion and the scallions and prepare them to go into the broth. Once your beans have been boiling for 30 minutes, add the rest of your ingredients. So now I'm adding the pepper and the salt. A little bit of brown sugar. We're just gonna dump that in. The allspice that we made. The thyme. And we're gonna add in these scallions. Nice and chopped. And our half a cup of onions. And finally our rice. Alright, so now you just stir it up every once in a while and cover it, and it will be done in 20 to 30 minutes.